not even mean Bauer's game for me.
Ahoy there, YouTube.
We're back again today for another episode of Bauer Family Learns, and today we have a very special episode because Sean, for the very first time ever, is going to be taking a visit to 13 Dead End Drive. This is for 2 to 4 players. Take you, I don't know, about 45 minutes to an hour to play, and it's for ages, I'd probably say 12, 13 plus, but honestly, as long as your kids can understand that the theme is pretend and it's all just made up, I'd say kids as young as 7 or 8 could play it. Because, Sean, you're 7, right?
Yeah.
So, Sean wants me to get into the story. So, welcome to 13 Dead End Drive. Aunt Agatha has passed away. Poor Aunt Agatha has passed away. So now her fortune, all of her money, is up for grabs. Her 12 friends and employees are all anxiously awaiting the reading of her will. Do you know what a will is, Sean?
No.
When you die, you have a piece of paper that you give to a lawyer, and it's called a will. And in your will, it would say, I leave all my board games to Sean. I leave all my my table, and I leave my car to Mommy, and I leave this to Eric, and I leave this to Flanny. It's something that tells, once you get old, you want to make one, and it says where all your things are going to go when you die. Okay? Makes sense?
Oh.
Now, if you don't have one, most of the time it just goes to your husband or wife or whatever. But we're here because they're about to read her will. And we're going to find out who gets all the money, because chances are one of these 12 people are going to get the money.
A cat's gonna get money?
Yes, people have done that. People have left millions and millions of dollars to animals. It's kind of silly. But it says only one will inherit her fabulous wealth. Only one of these 12 are going to get the money. She has left her estate to her most favorite person, or cat, the one whose portrait is shown hanging on the wall. Will it be you? So, in this game, you are going to be taking control of all these characters. You get to move every single one of these people. All right, but you are actually secretly these 4 people right here. These are the 4 people you want to win. So take a look at these cards right here. Don't let me see them. That's very important to not let me see them. And maybe even show the camera who your 4 people are. Here's my 4 people right here. And Sean, show them your 4 people right there.
I need to turn them all the right way.
Okay. Do you. So in this game, you would split up those cards. Now, since we're playing a 2-player version of the game, there's actually a special thing where we will also have 2 secret characters right here. You see these guys, Sean?
Yeah.
We don't get a look at them. They're secret. So someone's going to win the game, and we might not even know if it's us. So put your 4 cards back up here. We're ready to start the game. We've placed the detective right here at the start spot, because that's one way that the game can end. So the detective is coming, and he's trying to figure everything out and solve everything. And when he gets here, whoever is up on the wall, whoever has that card is the winner. Okay? Or things could go bad for certain people. Accidents might start happening around 13 Dead End Drive. People might fall downstairs or get toppled or potentially die around 13 Dead End Drive. And when they die, they are removed from the game. And if there's only one person left at the end of the game, well, then there's only one person left to get that money, right?
Yeah.
Or there's one last thing, which is that if your picture, so if one of your people is up here on the wall and you are able to escape through the front door to the detective, and you're now safe and no one can hurt you, you win the game. So there's 3 ways to win. You can either be the person up here when the detective gets there. You can be the last one left standing by killing other people, which we don't do in real life, obviously. Or you can be the third one, which I don't remember what it was. But anywho, do you want to know about the different characters, or do you want to start playing? Because they each have their own little story.
I don't know about the different characters.
All right, so the late, very late Aunt Agatha. Let me get my reading voice. Former Miss Tomato Pie of Louisiana and heiress to a cat litter fortune, Aunt Agatha has finally raised all 4 human paws to the sky. Scorned for her humble tomato pie start and scented fortune, she was dearly loved for her millions. At her funeral, her nearest and dearest friends and enemies gathered together, craving a scoop of that litter-filled money pie. But her will says only one can inherit. So here's the 12 different characters. So there's Smothers, a trusted family servant. Smothers served Agatha's family with a sneer for more than 30 years. Now Agatha's gone, and Smothers is ready to kick up his heels. So he's like, I've worked for you my entire life. I want that money. His dream is to cha-cha the night away as he cruises all over the world Agatha's booty. is all he needs to finance his golden boogie years. So he just wants to retire. So he's hoping to get all their money. There's Dusty. With a tempting swish of a feather duster and a seductive swivel of the hips, Dusty made her mark on many a neighborhood mansion before arriving at Agatha's. With Agatha's demise, maybe Dusty swept up for the last time. She'd love to be dripping in pearls and diamonds, courtesy of Agatha's millions, of course. So maybe it's Dusty, who is her, her cleaner,
Maid.
but she's also became good friends with her. Just through talking for her. So he's like, all right, the butlers work there longer, but I'm more friendly with her. Then we have Charity. Skilled in medicine in the financial pages, Charity makes sure her patients' bills aren't just high, but astronomical. She indeed only makes mansion calls, always watchful for her patient to take a sudden turn for the worst. Dr. Charity dreams of opening her own private health center, and Agatha's fortune lies ready and waiting. Wow, that's really bad. I'm pretty sure that's a doctor that only works with really, really rich and famous people, and then maybe hurts them? Not quite sure. Do you want me to keep reading these?
Yeah.
All right. Next we have Lulu, a wicked gossip of who said what where. Lulu always satisfies Agatha's quest for news or the worst kind during their cozy tea time chats. Now Lulu wants much more than a teacup's worth of Agatha's glittering gold. She needs a bundle to start dishing the dirt, a real Lulu of a tabloid. So she's the best friend. She's like, hey, we're best friends. I want that money. Then we have the hairstylist, Spritzy. So chic and so stylish. And you'll never know which side of her head is the most au courante. Don't know what that means. Born with a desire to snip and comb, only she could create Agatha's Tower of Poof, with lots of spray starch. Ready to take on the world of high fashion, Spritzy wants cold, hard cash to run through her fingers instead of shellacked hair. So she, hairdresser, talks to her all the time. She really cares about her hair, so they probably formed a very close relationship. Because, she might be sitting there for 30 minutes, 40 minutes just talking to each other. Next we have the boyfriend, Beauregard III. At your service, ma'am, is Beau's favorite saying as he romances older, wealthy widows with candies and compliments. He worms his way into their affections and through their fortunes, and he's even known for dusting off funeral bouquets and giving them to his new old loves. But with Agatha's millions, he could finally retire in style. So, he's her boyfriend. There's Clay, handsome and powerful. Clay is a handful. Can we get to the game? Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll make up.
Tennis coach.
Yeah.
Plays
So it's the tennis coach, the chauffeur, the chef, the fortune teller, the gardener, or Poopsie the cat.
Oopsie.
So now here's what you're gonna do. On your turn, you are going to roll both dice. I'll go first. You roll both dice, and you are going to be able to move one of these people 3 spaces, and one of these people 4 spaces.
That means 7. That equals 7.
It does.
And
But
what are those?
Well, those are spots that I'll get to. These are spots where accidents might happen to people. So if you move someone to a spot, then you can play a card for that spot and something bad will happen to this person. Now, the cards that you're going to need to get are going to be in this pile right here. Now, we don't start with any cards, so when you get here, you won't have a card, so you'll draw a card. And if you're lucky enough, it will help you out. So no, this one actually means the detective moves 1 space closer. So then you draw another card, and it is the fireplace or the statue. So this one would, in fact, trigger, which would now mean that, oh no, poor Poopsie! Poopsie is dead, and Poopsie is now out of the game. Her piece goes away, and if you have the Poopsie card, you give it up.
And what happens at the fireplace?
Well, we'll get to those places when we get to those places, sir. You have to earn them. But there are different places. This one says the fireplace or the statue. This one says the bookcase over here or the fireplace. And then there's a couple that are wilds as well, which you can use anywhere you want. All right? But let's pretend that you didn't draw that card. So let's say you drew the card, the detective moved, and then you drew another card. Well, it was the detective again, and then, okay, that's bad. The detective again, and the detective again. Oh my gosh, what? And then you get this one, which is the bookcase and the stairs. You can't play this because your person's right here, right?
Yeah.
So you just hold this in your hand, and you say, oh, I don't have it. And that's fine. And that's the end of your turn. Okay? Now, there's some other rules that we'll go over as we get to them, because you're not just going to be moving your character. Okay? You're going to be moving all the different characters, because you don't want me to figure out who your characters are, or else I'm going to try and kill them. So you get to move whoever you want on your turn, as long as they're not dead. All right?
All right, can you go first?
Yes. So I rolled a 3 and a 4. Let me take one last look at who I got right here. And so first things first, we take this away, and now this person is the maid. She is the one who would inherit the fortune. So if she could get out the front door, she would win the game. That doesn't seem right. Let me double check that real quick.
Or if the detective...
Because that would mean she could get out on the first turn. That does not seem correct.
Oh, it's her.
Let's see. Shuffle the 12 character cards until face down. How to play. Portraits will change many times. On your turn, roll both dice and move 2 different pawns. Oh, that's right. That's right. You have to... the only way that changes is if you get doubles. So, if you get doubles, this is what special that happens. You have the opportunity to either move one person that total. So if you had 3 and 3, you could move one person 6 spaces. You could also move 2 people 3 spaces. But the really cool one is that you can change the portrait. And this, let me actually fix that real quick. This should be in the front, okay? I read the rules a while ago and I forgot. So this will change when someone rolls doubles if they want to change it, which you probably do. Which is why you might want to keep your people near the doorway, because if they're near the doorway, then you can run out and you can win. All right? So I rolled a 3 and a 4.
If you get one of your characters near the doorway, people are going to try to chase to the doorway.
They might try and kill you. They might. So if you're like here, they might be like, yeah, let's go over here towards the staircase or towards the bookshelf. So I'm gonna move this lady 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna move Poopsie 1, 2, 3. Now your turn is next, and normally you could move whatever 2 people you want. However, in this particular scenario, you have to move everyone off the red spaces first. So you have to get everybody off those first. So you have to move one of these guys. So roll the dice up on the board, and then go ahead and move. So 2 and 4. You're going to move anybody except for these 2. 1, 2, and 1, 4.
I'm just going to go... I'm just going to go 2 spaces. 1, 2. All right. Let's go... Yeah. Let's go... Okay, let's go. 1, 2...
Oh, no, you can't go diagonal. You can't go diagonal. Sorry, I was looking at the rules. You can only go... yep.
2, 3, 4.
You went through a wall. That's a wall right there.
1, 2, 3.
There you go. And then you move somebody too?
I
think I moved her back on accident. Sorry.
1, 2.
And they can't share spots ever. That's the thing. All right. So, my turn. 3 and 2, and we'll get the 1, 2, 3, the maid going out. We'll get the best friend. She's also going to follow the maid 1, 2. Oh, why don't you tell me all about it, little Nancy? Your turn.
4. I'm not going to change the portrait.
You don't want to change the portrait. All right, so you can either move one person 8 spaces or 2 people 4 spaces. Really bold strategy not to change the portrait.
1, 2.
Nope. You cannot move anybody else until everybody leaves the red steps. So everybody has to move.
Those look like chairs. Those are chairs.
Those are chairs, yeah. That's what I meant. Not steps.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You can't jump over people. It's not Mario. You can go to the side, 7, 8.
7, 8.
What are they doing? Why are you guys just walking all around the table?
You know.
We should be looking for money. You know she's got money hidden all around this house, right? Yes, I do know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In fact, I know where the money is. No, she told me once during practice. 1, 2, 3, 4, where the money is. I know where the money is. Oh, yes. Your turn. 2 and 3, and we got those 4 people left. So you also can't activate any traps until everybody's moved away from the chairs.
1.
That was a big jump. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5.
Did you roll a 5? You rolled a 2 and a 3. So the only time you get to push together both the numbers of your dice is when you roll doubles. So you have to move one person 3 and one person 2.
Okay.
Now, if you had 2 2s, then you could move one person 4 if you wanted. But the only time you can do that is when you roll doubles.
Yeah.
Sorry if I didn't explain that well enough.
1, 2.
All right, and I get the last turn, which will be, what is it? Her, and one person should still be there.
It's only her.
Well, there's 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there should be one more. We'll just pretend it's the old lady. It doesn't really matter. Not for the first turn. Right now, we're just getting everything set into place. Ooh, let's take a look-see at what we got in the cards. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so this is important to talk to you about, Sean. 1, 2, 3. There's something extra super cool that I've not talked to you about, which is, of course, if you have a huge old mansion like Miss Aunt Agatha did, you are going to have secret passageways all around that mansion. So, for instance, if you go to here, you can go to any one of the other secret passageways, and it just counts as moving one space. Now, you can't go like boom, 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 but you could go, so let's say you're right here, you go 1, 2, 3, 4 if you wanted to. Still very cool. Now it's your turn, and now you can move whoever you want. Also, you can start going to the card spots. So you could remove that, or you could move one person 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so here's how this spot works. Let's make sure, we're going to check the rules, double check, make sure we're doing this absolutely 100% correct. All right, so playing trap cards. If you have the matching trap card or a wild trap card in your hand, you may play the card by placing it face up in the discard pile. You don't have any cards in your hand right now, so that one doesn't apply. So if you had that card in your hand, you could play it right now.
Why couldn't I just draw? You said draw the card.
You need to be patient. I'm explaining this. So if you have a card in your hand, you can go to a spot. Do you have the card in your hand? No. So now, since you don't have the card in your hand, you move to the second phase, which is that you have one chance to draw the top card, and if it happens to be this, then you get to do it. If not, it goes into your hand, and you can save it for later.
Okay.
So
the detective.
So when it's the detective, yep, you put the card right down here. Detective moves one space, and you draw another card to replace that card, but you don't want me to see it.
The detective.
Oh, did I shuffle these again? I hope I did.
The detective.
Oh, come on! Do we want to reshuffle?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll reshuffle real quick. I'm notoriously bad at shuffling. People mock me weekly for my shuffling. Sean, you've seen people mock me for my shuffling, haven't you?
Yeah. I kept on calling the detective.
Well, now you won't, because I shuffled it good, real good. All right, top card. No, you don't want me to see it. Is it the statue? So you hold on to it. It's your card to keep. So if you go to whatever is on there, which I totally didn't see was the chandelier, then you know for a fact you'll be able to eliminate that person from the game. All right. So you moved him 6. Now it's my turn. I have a 3 and I have a 3. Please stop shaking the table, Sean. All right. So 3, huh? Let's go. Oh, that's the other thing. You have to, if you want to land on a spot, you have to land on it exactly with the right number. So, like, for instance, I can't get this person to here because I can't go 1, 2, 3, because you can't go back and forth on a spot. So I will instead go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So now it's your turn. 2 and a 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my gosh. So you have the chandelier card, which means you will not be drawing a card. Now, here's one thing that I want to tell you about. I'm going to explain it to you real quick. We're going to pretend. Are you ready to pretend?
Yes.
There's something in games called bluffing. Okay? Bluffing, do you know what that is?
No.
It's kind of like lying. So, if you were bluffing, and this is something you can do in the game, don't let me see your cards, put it face down, pay attention. If you're bluffing, this means that you actually have this character. You don't want this person to die, but you want me to think that you want this person to die because you took him over the trap. So if you were bluffing, and this was your character, you would say, I do not have the card to make the chandelier fall. So you would get one chance to draw this card, right?
Yeah.
You would draw it, And even if it was the chandelier, you would say, oh, nope, didn't draw the card. Even if you got a wild card, you'd say, nope, I didn't get the card. So you're lying to me, but since it's a game, and it's in the context of the game, it's okay. Okay?
Okay.
And that's called bluffing. And if you learn how to do bluffing, and which is why I kind of want to play this game with you, like we did the deck building game last time.
Yeah.
If you learn bluffing, there's a whole bunch of other games that open up to you. We can start playing social deduction games, like Werewolf or The Resistance.
What? I don't think I'm old enough for werewolf.
Well, if you understand bluffing, then I think you are. Bluffing is the big concept. You have to be able to understand that there is going to be times where people will lie to you in a game, and you will lie to people. And it doesn't mean that they don't like you. It doesn't mean that you don't like them. It's the way that you win the game.
Yeah, because
But we don't get our feelings hurt. All right, so do you have the chandelier car, sir?
yes.
Okay, so place that here. And then, it'd be a shame if anyone were to just push that little button right there.
I'm gonna do
Gently push the button. No! So, she is out of the game. So now you have to look through your 4 cards, and if you have one of her 4 cards, then you have to put it over here, because you lost a card. I do not.
No.
Don't, Sean, you gotta be more careful with your cards, dude.
No.
Just look at your 4 cards. Is one of them this lady? Sean, come on, hide your cards
not.
from me, dude.
It's none of them.
You have to hide your cards better. That it should not be on me not to see your cards. It should be on you not to show your cards. I saw some of your cards, which makes it really hard for me to play now. Because I know exactly who I should be trying to kill. I know for a fact I need to try and kill her. And I'm going to try and kill her. Why do I know that? Not because I'm playing better than you. Not because I'm smarter than you. Because you didn't hide your cards. You have to hide your cards, okay? It's really important. And I'm not trying to get mad at you, buddy. But in a game like this, if somebody else sees your cards, they could knock all your characters out and then you're just done. You lose. It's just game over. So you have to keep it secret, okay?
Okay.
Because it also puts other people in really uncomfortable positions where they don't know how to play or the ethical way to play. It's a very... Ooh. It's a very interesting conundrum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2... So I'm trying to count out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think I can get her there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I can't do it! Who else is going to feel my wrath? Who's going to feel the wrath of Daddy? Oh, let's see. What's this guy doing? Hey, Mr. Tennis Guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why, don't mind if we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it'd be a shame if anyone were to walk up these stairs to look for money. I do not have that card for the stairs, so I'll look at this card and... Oh, my gosh.
I wonder who lives in that mansion.
I did not get the stairs. Now, I could be bluffing, and this is where I want to explain bluffing. I could be bluffing to you, and I could be lying, and this might be the stairs, and that might be my guy. Or I could be telling the truth. Do you know? You don't know. It's your turn. So I moved 8 spaces, but we still, Aunt Agatha is getting the money. I suppose if the detective got there and Aunt Agatha was in there, we would all lose. She just donated it to charities. All right. Oh, 10. So you can move. Woo! You got some choices. It's a lot of moving. Or you could reveal to see who is getting the fortune.
1.
Where's it going? 2. You gotta finish moving.
3, 4, 5.
All right. Poopsie. Hey, Poopsie, where you going?
I'm hot. I'm cold. 1, 2, 3.
Take it, chandelier. It's gonna kill somebody. It already did, Greg.
Poopsies.
So what that means is she is one of our 2 secret cards. So one of us is down a card. All right, so you move both 5. My turn. 4 and 4. Let's get it. Wait, let me look at my cards real quick. We're not ready to get it on unless... Yeah, let's get it on. I'm going to do this. The maid. The maid is going to get the money. So if you have the maid and she is your card and you can get her out the front door, you'll win the game right now. It's your turn. We've entered a new way to win the game. I love when games give you numerous ways to win the game. One of my favorite mechanisms. 2 and a 4. So, Sean, what is your plan, my man? That was diagonal. Cannot do that. 1, 2, 3. That is a wall, good sir.
Isn't this a doorway?
Nope, that's a wall.
Then how do you get out? Where's the doorway?
Right here.
That's 3, 4.
Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. So one thing I will say, Sean, is I hope you're bluffing me. This is where it also comes into bluffing. So right now, I think that you were this person.
No, I'm not.
But here's the thing. If you were bluffing me, then maybe you just move that person just to mess with me, just to get in my head, just to make me think, oh man, maybe Sean's her. Maybe I should focus on killing her. When in actuality, you're not even that person. That's what the bluff is. That's the beauty of the bluff.
I'm not her.
There you go. All right, so you moved to 2. You still got to move somebody 2. Who are you moving to? Let's see. Those are my people. Okay.
Means it's just...
Poopsie. You've been moving Poopsie a lot there, Sean. 5 and a 3. Well, I think that maybe
I'm not
1,
the maid.
2, 3, 4, 5. You can just go that way.
I'm not the maid.
And let's see. 1, 2, 3. You can go this way. And it's your turn, Sean. 2 and a 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't think you're supposed to go on the red chairs again. We'll break the rules for now because I think it's kind of a weird rule. But I don't think you're actually supposed to use the chairs anymore. But it does seem like...
I'm
you can
not the maid.
you move somebody too.
Can I move the same person too?
You may not. Only when you get doubles can you combine your numbers. Oh, you knocked your piece over, Sean.
No, that's not me.
Moving Poopsie a lot. You really want... Sean, you better not be trying to put the cat in the fireplace. That's terrible. We shouldn't joke about that. I love cats. Oh, but when it comes to tennis instructors, I don't love them as much. In fact, I'm going to go 1, 2, and play... the statue. Oh, God. Oh, my back. Dead. And if you really want to make this a family game, you could just say, oh, he hurt his back. He had to go to the hospital. But no, he's infected. Oh, so I got one of Sean's cards. So Sean is down a card. He might be down 2 cards, or it might be tied. We don't even know. So, yep, we fix it up. We clean up the blood, and we go about our days. Kind of weird, I know. Or the detective. You know what? The detective's going to have a lot on his hand. He's going to have a lot of paperwork. Poor guy. Well, I mean, that's the poor guy. All right, 4 spaces. Let's see. What do I want? Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving the butler to the door, because that's where butlers go, right? They always open the door. Totally not positioning him. Remember, roll the dice over here. Thank you for mixing it quickly. 5 and 3.
1, 2, 3.
Why are you moving him closer to that stair? To the he just
Bookshelf.
dusted that. He just dusted that yesterday. It does not need dusted today.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You went through the wall again. This is not Casper the Friendly Ghost.
5.
You count. No, you're right here. You're right here.
I'm not. I'm not.
Where were you? Right
I'm
here.
not the maid.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
I'm not the maid. Trust me, I'm not the maid.
All right. I will trust you to go 1, 2, 3, 4 over here to look at the statue. I do not have a card, so I will draw a card. And I do not have a card, so I will move my next person 3 spaces, and we'll get 1, 2, 3. You're going to come over here and play a little bit of defense, old man.
Old man.
Yeah, he appears to be an old man. I don't know why that was such a shocking revelation to you.
2, 3. I'm not the maid. Seriously.
Stop stinking chandelier! There's actually supposed to be a rubber band. So if you have this game and you're worried about not having the rubber band, I also don't have the rubber band on here. So apparently it's not essential.
You're going to watch TV from the wall for some reason.
Well,
I'm not the maid,
3
trust me.
and 4.
Trust me, I'm not the maid.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.
I'm not the maid.
Okay, well, I'm not the maid either, so I have no problem. So I do not have the statue card, but I do have a detective. And I have a wild. Dead.
Oh, you just killed one of your secret cards.
You do not have the maid? Because if you do, you have to give me the card. That is the rules. Sean, I don't like that attitude. You need to calm down. Okay?
What if the detective gets there in the maid and it's still the maid?
Then I believe no one wins. Actually, I think this card goes away immediately. Yeah, because it says when you get to that card, I'm pretty sure that it is, that's how it works. So I think this card is dead, and we now have a new...
And it's... Dun, 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 dun.
The Gardener.
Let's kill the gardener.
Alright, I moved her 3, and now I'm going to move somebody else 4, and we will move...
Let's kill the gardener.
We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's kill the gardener. We should kill him. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do not.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no! Oh no!
Fireplace.
Don't show me the card. You just say, I did not get the card.
I did not get the card.
Because here's the thing, I might not be that person, buddy.
I want to kill him.
Well,
I want to kill him.
you also get to move someone too.
I want to kill whoever's in my picture if it's not one of mine.
Alright, so you get to move 2.
1, 2. I'm just taking Poopsie to the secret passageway. I'm taking Poopsie to the secret passageway.
We did that correctly. As soon as the dead person appears on the mansion's picture up there, you immediately take him out of the game. So, 5 and 3.
I'm taking Poopsie to that right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll go... Ah, come on, man.
Stinking chandelier!
1, 2, 3. I'll go take care of the chandelier. Yes, I will. Your turn. Oh no, what butler? 3 and a 2.
Oof.
Oh, Poopsie, watch out! Poopsie, be careful around the fireplace, Poopsie. Okay, 3 and a 5. Oh my goodness. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So close.
Must.
So close.
I will kill him.
Chill. 1, 2, 3. So close. I'll take care of the chandelier. I'll take care of it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You can't go through the wall, Casper. 2. You have a 2 left to do, good sir. Wow!
That chandelier is really getting on my nerves. That chandelier is so getting on my nerves.
Maybe that's what happens. I bet the rubber band holds it up higher so it doesn't keep falling.
That chandelier is really getting on.
Stop shaking the table then and it won't be such a problem. 3 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could end the game, Sean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this time I was the gardener. But do you want to see how everything else works?
Don't you have to get the detective just like, oh, it's him. Ah!
Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure you don't have to.
Ouchie wow.
Sure, you don't have to give the detective a hug, but let me check.
My legs fell off.
A pawn exits the mansion's front door while its portrait is shown. So, yep, I have 1. But you'd like to see how the other ones work?
Weren't you, like, right there?
No. I was.
Yeah, you were.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where was I?
You were right. There.
Was I here?
Yeah.
John, I don't think I was over here. Wasn't I over? Wait. That's right. You tried to go through the wall. So instead, you went here. Weren't you here? I think you were here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I might have. I don't know if that's okay. Well, we'll go that way. I don't know if that's exactly the case. Roll the dice. We'll see what happens. We'll keep playing it out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stinking chandelier!
You're also going to move someone 4. So, you can't go through the wall.
2, 3, 4.
Oh.
Alright, I'm just gonna...
So if I get a 6, I win. I did not. I got a 3 and a 2. So we will go 1, 2, 3. And we will go 1, 2. Your turn. 6. So you can either... Oh, yeah, you can switch the portrait. And now we have the best friend collects the money. So the doubles. You really need the doubles there. Let me check. All right. So that was your turn, but that's a big turn. What are you doing over by the door, old man? Oh, just hanging out. All right. 2 and a 5. 2 and a 5. Let's see. Who do I have in my hand still? All right. We will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your turn, sir. Oh, and 2. You're going to move 2 as well. So we'll go 1, 2. 3 and 4. So if you have the best friend, you want to get it to the door, but you also don't want to make it so obvious that you're trying to get it to the door. Or you might not even know you have the best friend.
1, 2, 3.
Who's moving 4?
1, 2, 3,
You have to move 4.
4.
So
I want to kill him!
Then you should have planned your turn a little bit better. You should probably move the ones that are going to go into those spaces first.
Must kill.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, yes. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And I do not have that card, so I'll draw one, and I do not have the card. It's your turn. Oh, I gotta move someone 4 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
2 and a 4.
Can you go backwards?
Yeah, you just can't go in the same spot more than once in a turn.
All right.
There is not a way you can get that person on that spot. Unfortunately, this turn.
Is there any ones on the dice?
I don't know. You can move someone 4. So pretty much anyone who you don't have a card of, you should be trying to hurt.
1, 2, 3, 4.
2 and a 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Hey, what's up? I'm at the door.
Just waiting for the detective, even though it's going to be the best friend. Maybe.
Would you like to change the picture? Move someone 10, move someone... All right, change the picture. Chauffeur, already dead, so this goes to the back. Chauffeur, already dead, so she is gone. The chef can win the game.
Unless, well, he's standing right in front of the death statue.
All right, my turn. We're going to go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I have a bad feeling about that.
I have a good feeling
Chef.
about it. About the chef. I like him. I think he's a very good guy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You gotta move someone 3 as well. There is 2 people that you could get onto a death spot right now.
Not Poopsie.
Yes, Poopsie.
What? 1.
Nope. Try it again.
1, 2, 3.
There you go.
And
Do you have-
the fireplace.
Oh, the fire. Poopsie, be careful, Poopsie, be careful. Poopsie is no more.
Yeah.
Did you have Poopsie?
No, I didn't.
I did not have Poopsie.
Or maybe you did. You just don't know.
Perhaps. All right. So my turn. Let's move that chef. 1, 2, 3, 4. He needs to be moving, and let's move the. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Do you have the
I do not have that card, so I will draw the detective. And the... Nope, don't look at it. I still don't have that card. Come on, man. All right, roll it up.
No, Chefy Chef.
And it is now the fortune teller, who just... She was looking at the crystal ball. She was looking at the chandelier. She was like, it's so lovely. All right, 4. We'll go 1, 2, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't share spots. You can't go diagonal.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's 5. You went 5. You can't go diagonal.
1, 2, 3.
Wait. You were right. What? This got you to 3, right?
Yeah.
So 4.
Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am not the fortune teller. I'm just messing.
Remember, I saw your fortune teller card. 1, 2, 3,
Just pretend like you didn't.
4, 5. Here, I'm looking at this bookcase. Yeah, look at that bookcase. That's really neat. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Your turn. I'm gonna roll in the middle. You move somebody 8, or you can change the picture, or you can move 2 people 4. What you gonna do? Not fortune teller?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Do you have that?
Well, yes, I do have this bookcase card, and it'd be a terrible shame if she was climbing on the ladder trying to... Ah! She's gone. Don't look at your secret cards, dude. Why don't you tuck them in? Don't tuck them in. That's just begging to be confusing. Oh, no. She is down. So now this card immediately goes away, and we have the boyfriend.
Which I hope dies.
The boyfriend
Will die.
It would be a terrible shame if something were to happen to the boyfriend. I have a 3. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Oh no! Oh no, he didn't. Bookcase. It'd be a shame if he also were climbing it. Ah!
Nope, not Not that dude.
He really should stop climbing those bookcases, and he is now gone, which means now we have the Doctor. Your turn. This game has gotten bloody all of a sudden. 4 and a 5. You can march those doctors right to those deadly stairs.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just start the statue.
If you go to 5, if you use the 5 on him, you could trigger the statue on him if you wanted to. All right, do you have that card?
No.
So draw one.
The detective.
Which is good for you if you are the doctor. But if you're not the doctor, it's bad. Or if you don't know if you're doctor, it's who knows.
Wild.
So you can play it. Do you want to play it? Oh, the chef! Which means my chef has fallen. Sure. This house is getting empty. This house is getting real. Well, what is that?
A zombie.
You also still get to move something 4.
What if you could move the detective? That just wouldn't be fun.
That would be, that would be broken.
1, 2, 3. Stick a chandelier. 4.
All right, moving the old lady. Interesting choice. 3 and a 4. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna move the doctor right up those stairs, and it'd be a shame if she were to walk up the stairs and have some sort of accident happen to her. Are you the doctor, good sir? Oh no!
But I still got my secrets.
So you don't even. Well, you did look at it. See, this is why it's really important not to know this information, because you know who you know who they are, don't you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is why it's super important to keep your cards separate. It's all right, Sean. This is a learning experience, buddy. But yep.
The hair side is.
But now you can see why I really stress sometimes. Don't let anybody see your cards. You see what I'm saying? It's very important. All right. So let's see. I had a 4 and a 3. So I moved her 4. I gave someone 3. Well, yeah, sure. The hairstylist. 1, 2, 3. She can come this way.
I'm just gonna go check out the. Oh, I'm just gonna go check out the.
Oh, that's 6. Do you have a chandelier card?
No.
All right.
The detective.
Oh, he's coming. I like him coming. Come on in. Come on in, Mr. Sir. Come here, sir. Draw the card. Detective. Yeah, come on, buddy. Hey, I'm by the chandelier. I'm by the chandelier. Don't show it to me, Sean. You don't want to show me these things. You just say, did you get the card?
No.
All right.
I must.
4 and a 3. Hey, I'm gonna go over here actually, and then we will move the little lady. 1, 2, 3. This house is feeling a little empty, Sean. Changing it up. The tennis coach. He's already been long dead. The butler. Oh, that's bad because he's right by the front door.
Please.
Oh my goodness, I'm so glad to see you, sir. Here's your $1 million. And that was 13 Dead End Drive. Sean, what did you think about the game?
I liked it.
I know there was a lot of new stuff here. I know there's a lot of emotions you're probably having right now. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
No, I'm just gonna.
So here's what I'm thinking. We play this today, and then maybe tomorrow, while Luke's taking a nap, how about we bust out 13 Dead End Drive. I don't know what the difference is, but it looks...
more cartoony.
It does look more cartoony. It looks like it might be the same game, but we'll have to check it out, see if there's any new rules.
And it looks cartoon.
But do you want to check this one out tomorrow?
Yeah!
There you go. But that is how to play 13 Dead End Drive. It looks like it might be your cup of tea. Be sure to check that one out. If you're enjoying what I'm doing, please be sure to click on the subscribe button down below or consider supporting the Patreon down below. It really does help out. And in the comments below, let me know. You got any questions for the people?
If you were in a house, and if there was a detective coming, and if you could change the portrait and you were going to get all that money, if you had all that money in your attic, and if you were and the detective would give it to you when he got there, if you were in the portrait, what would you do with the money? And he got there. What would you do with the money?
Well, you want to go first?
Yeah.
All right, what would you do with the money? So, how much money do we think is up there?
About 1 zillion.
1 zillion. So this is enough money that you could buy America. You'd be the richest person. So this is just so much money you can't even realize how much money it is. Okay. All right. What would you do if you had that much money? It's a great question.
Oh.
Don't worry.
I
Not a big deal.
I'd buy about 60 mansions
Whoa.
and 50 convertibles
Oh my.
and 6 monster trucks.
Whoa. All right. Me personally, I would buy a country. I would buy a country that's not doing very well.
And make it do better.
Yeah, and I would pay for everything. I'd be like, here you go, I got $1 zillion. Literally, you know what? I would try and buy America. I would run for president and I'd say, I have $1 zillion. I'm gonna give each of you each $10,000 a month. No one ever has to work ever again. We're gonna let robots do everything. And we'll see how that goes.
And can you put this thing that pulls the chandelier back up?
Well, yeah, let me know in the comments below. Can you put the thing that does the chandelier back up? And also, what would you do with $1 zillion? Let us know in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.
Really, Dad? You had to place that in the video, didn't you? You just had to place it in the video. You had to put it in the video.
You cracked me up, dude. You cracked me up.
You had to put it in the video. You just had to.
Yeah, I did. And this, too.